I liked everything tidy and clean. Bathrooms have to be clean, everything. And my roommate didn't care much for that, especially the male one, for sure. You know, leaving the toilet seat up and all that stuff. So it was things that really, really bothered me. So you don't have any woes,
Do you talk to them about that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
And they still don't like...
They still don't do it. And mind you, we were all in our 20s. So, you know, just like, whatever. Welcome back to We Time Convo. I'm your host, Liza, joined by our young adult guest hosts, Kaidon and Isaiah. Isaiah's sharing the truth about his dorm mate. I'm digging into some of my own roommate horror stories from my 20s. And Kaidon, he's taking notes for the future because trust us, he'll need them. So today we are going to talk about bill fails and roommate woes. So Kaidon, you don't have a roommate yet.
Nope.
Yeah. So do you plan on living on your own soon?
Yeah, I want to move out. I just don't have money.
It's expensive. It's expensive, but hopefully you learn from this. Like do you plan on living on your own, like with roommates, or you're just not sure yet?
I mean, either or. Yeah, probably with roommates because I feel like it's more for like money.
Yeah.
It's more beneficial.
Cheaper. But it also depends on who you want to live with. And Isaiah, so you... do you live in the dorms when you're at school?
Yeah.
Have you always had a roommate?
Yeah, I've had the same one since freshman year.
Oh, nice. How does that happen? How does that work in the college dorm? So you start off obviously with someone. Did you know this person when you were a freshman?
No, they did a random assignment to us. Mm-hmm. So they just sent us an email about like our housing assignment and our roommate assignment. And then I just saw his email and I emailed him. And then we exchanged like Instagrams and like phone numbers. And he was like really chill from the start. So I don't really have like roommate woes because honestly, he's like, I can't say nothing bad about him. Like he's like really cool.
You got really lucky then.
Yeah, I did.
Because yeah. I mean, it's for somebody that is not used to living with other people, it could be very annoying, right? Yeah. I have lived with a couple of roommates. Not when I was in school or anything, just kind of moved out of the house. I wanted to move out of the house and was the only way that I can afford to live on my own was with roommates. So I don't have anything crazy. I have had a male roommate. And I think the only thing that I could say about that is when he was bringing females home. And yeah, so I mean, it wasn't like we had to establish rules, right? So it's like if I were to bring someone home or like, you know, you just can't be loud or anything like that, or let me know when you're bringing. Damn. Yeah. So it was really challenging, and I've had female roommates, and it was fun. But I think the big thing for me having roommates is we're usually not on the same page with cleanliness. Oh. You know, like I liked everything tidy and clean. Bathrooms have to be clean, everything, and my roommate didn't care much for that, especially the male one, for sure. You know, leaving the toilet seat up and all that stuff. So it was things that really, really bothered me. So you don't have any woes,
Do you talk to them about that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
And they still don't like...
They still don't do it. And mind you, we were all in our 20s. So, you know, it just like, whatever.
Wait, did you just like pick a random roommate or like, did you guys like...
So the male roommate that I had, I knew. It was a friend of a friend and he was looking for a place too. And we were just like, hey, let's just, you know, blindly do this. And it was just a lot. Like he was a great guy, whatever. Like we actually got along really well. I think it was just a lot of things. And it made me also consider living with a partner too, you know, like it's just prepared me for that. I'm like, okay. And we really didn't come up with rules or anything like that. We were just like, hey, let's just live together and see what happens kind of thing. And I think that one of the big things is talking about like coming up with a schedule, like who cleans what, like basic things, right? Like if you eat something and you put a dish in the sink, fucking wash it. Mm-hmm. Don't let it build, you know, just basic things like that. So Kaidon, when you ever decide to move out, would you be picky with who you want to live with? Or are you really chill? I feel like you're chill.
I'm chill, but I think I'd be picky just because, I mean, I just got to find people that just don't do anything crazy. Yeah. Like, don't be like, yeah, like you said, dishes or like, yeah, I think I'll be pretty chill with most stuff as long as you don't touch my stuff. I mean, that's fine. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, like partying, right? Like you could live in a house with 4 people and 2 of them love to party, drink all hours of the night, stay up, and there's two other ones that don't do that. So I feel like you have to have the same kind of, I don't know what the word for it is, but lifestyle.
Lifestyle.
Right. I feel like that's very, very important because you're either a party house or you're not.
Yeah.
Sleep schedule is important too.
Yeah.
Because this is probably a woe that my roommate has with me. But I sleep very late and I wake up pretty late too.
Yeah.
And he's like a very early sleeper and he wakes up early too.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna like his bed is like kind of like I'm kind of like right next to his bed with my computer setup. So if I'm like working late at night, he like has to like turn around to like not get all the like light. But we've talked about it. And I was like, if you like ever like can't sleep or if it's ever bothering you, like just tell me.
Yeah.
And I'll like shut everything off. But I don't know. I think he's a pretty like heavy sleeper because he's never like complained or anything. But
yeah. Well, I mean, you're lucky, and it's nice that you can just have an open conversation with him about it. Because, when I lived with my best friend, our thing was, we were in our 20s. I had my older daughter, Haley, at the time. I think she was about 5. And we had rented a room from her and we shared a room. But she loved to sing karaoke and drink. Like Thursday nights was like the nights that she would go out. Like that was just a thing, like Thursday night. Yeah. And my room was like right in front of the living room and it was just loud. And it was like, and Haley was trying to sleep. My daughter was trying to sleep and I sleep early. Like I'm a grandma. So that was something that was hard to get used to. And it was something that I did have to bring up and it was, addressed right away, which was really, really nice.
I have heard like some horror stories of like going back to like the thing where like you're like, don't be loud, bringing people home. Some people, when you're in a dorm, if you want to do that, you have to like tell your roommate and like you kind of lock them out.
Yeah.
I've never done that and my roommate has not either, but I've just heard like, people like, getting locked out before, midterms and stuff and just like the entire night, they have to like sleep on the couch in the common room.
Hang a scrunchie off the doorknob if you have someone over.
So it's like so messed up.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, right. Because it's like your own living place, and you can't get access to it sometimes.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I've also heard a story of like one of my friends said that some people like have like just like their significant other just like sleep in the bed with them while the roommate's there.
Yeah.
They're like cuddling.
That is
like,
so awkward. No.
Yeah.
No. And you know what? Some people just don't care though. Like I guess it just depends on the comfort level of you and your roommate, right? But I've seen, right. I've seen movies and shows like, I don't know, Jersey Shore. They all do that. I don't know if you guys watch Jersey Shore, but
not really.
Yeah, that's just like a nightmare. That's just like a nightmare. But you know what? People are okay with that sometimes. So I mean, sometimes you just have to have a roommate. You just have to deal with it, and it really just depends on who your roommate is and the kind of person they are, right? So how do you guys split up chores and stuff like that and cleanliness?
I think we generally keep both sides of our room pretty clean. In terms of chores, like the only things that we might have to do once in a while is vacuum the floor. It hasn't been that bad, so we haven't really done it. And I think I'm a little bit more messy, but I'm also like generally like pretty clean as well.
Right.
We kind of like are both super chill with each other. So
every year, can you just like say, hey, I just want him, like we just want to be roommates?
Yeah, I think that's why we stay together.
Well, that's cool. I didn't realize that you could do that. You could just be like, oh, I just want the same roommate.
Yeah, and we're also living together next year.
Nice.
It's just they set up like these housing blocks that you can like apply for housing together with, and it actually gives you better chances sometimes of getting in like a better building.
Nice. And Kaidon, you go to school locally, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I just live at home.
So do you ever plan on going to school like anywhere else that will require for you to live away from home?
I originally wanted to live or go to school somewhere else, but I mean, I feel like the school locally, like I feel like it's a good school. So like I probably will just graduate there and then maybe I'll get my master's somewhere else.
Yeah. Nice. Do you love living at home? Do you have any woes? I think it's more probably privacy, right?
Yeah, like I feel like I just like like I like the independence. So like I think I just want to live alone. Like not that anyone really bothers me too much, but
How about your sister? She annoy you?
no, actually, no. Me and my sister, like we don't bother each other
That's so
really at
good.
all.
Wow.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
So you have it easy. And I don't see your mom like nagging at you all the time, or your dad.
No,
I feel
definitely
like you
not
guys
my
all have the
dad.
same personality where you're really like chill.
Definitely my dad is chill. My mom chill too, but I think sometimes she just
So just a stat, 45% of roommate situations end due to cleanliness issues, which I
That's
feel is a
crazy.
big thing. Yeah. So let's talk about bills, like bills and budgeting. So do you guys have bills? Do you have, I think you have credit card bills.
yeah, and I
Things
pay
that you
for my
have to pay.
car.
Yeah. Oh, you pay for your car.
Yeah.
How's that doing?
Yeah, it's fine.
It sucks, doesn't it?
Yeah, I just don't want to pay anything.
It's like, yeah.
I don't like having payments.
Yes.
Like I owe something.
So I'll tell you, I have a 2007 Camry. I paid that thing off years ago, and that was my most proudest moment. I can't let go of that car because that's the first car I've ever like paid for on my own. And I don't want a car payment because it was back then. I think car payments are higher now. I paid like $350 every month for that car for how many years? And every time I looked at my bank account, I'm like, that is so much money every month. And I'm overdue for a new car, but I just don't want that car payment. So, but yeah, have you ever, Kaidon, have gotten in yourself into a situation where you didn't have money to pay for any of your bills?
I'll be honest. No.
He's too good. For
Really?
that.
Oh my
no.
gosh. How about
Yeah.
you, Isaiah?
I'm lucky enough that my parents take care of like the car. Like I just use their car.
Yeah.
And live with
Insurance
them.
and all that stuff. Yeah.
And other than that, I don't really have any bills.
Yeah.
So
So,
I'm
Kaidon,
very lucky.
if you ever found yourself in that situation, what would you do? Would you ask your parents?
No.
What?
I don't know if I would. I don't think I
Really?
would.
Why?
I hate asking for help.
Really?
Yeah.
You're such a good kid. Yeah.
But I don't know. I'd probably just have to like sell the car, I guess,
Yeah.
and get a cheaper car. But yeah, no, because like my parents did help me with my car, like the down payment, but I'm like paying like most of it though.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. But usually I have like extra. Like I always have like extra just like I have like emergency money, you know,
Yeah.
like in case I need it.
That's really good. I think the one thing though I hate about having a car is car issues and having to pay for that. So it's always nice to have emergency money in case something like that happens.
Yeah.
But for someone like you don't want to ask your parents, which is great. Like my kids have no problem asking for money if they need anything. Wow, that's
no.
really, that's great.
Yeah, and I budget my money so like I know like how much I have. You know what I mean?
That's one thing, I feel like the young adults should learn is how to budget. Not just like me back then, pay for all my bills and hope for the best. hope I don't have to, my bank doesn't come out negative.
how do you like budget? Is it like a spreadsheet or do you just keep track of everything?
I actually do have a spreadsheet.
Oh, you do? See,
Yeah,
that's
that's
really good.
That's so
Spreadsheets
good,
are
yeah.
good. That's
really
nice.
Like I
So-
used to do it, then I stopped, and then I'm doing it again.
So, do you have a lot of bills? Like, do you have a lot of credit card bills or bills like that, or is it really just your car credit card bills? Do you
well-
pay for car insurance?
I don't. I mean, I told my parents I could, but they don't. My mom doesn't want me to.
Yeah.
Which is, I guess I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
But
I think some of our mom friends are different, right? Because we have one mom friend that's like, she's like, so what are you going to do when, Ava's learning how to drive? She's like, what are you going to do about a car situation? I'm like, well, when she gets her license, I'm going to give her my car and I'm going to buy myself a new car because I'm not buying her a new car, right? I'm paying for it. And she's like, are you going to charge her for that car? And I'm like, no, because it's paid for. And she's like, well, I am with my kids. Like they have to earn it. They have to, pay me for that car. So what do you guys think about that? Do you think that's a responsible thing to teach kids is, I'll give you a car, but you really have to pay for it, or you have to pay for your own and, insurance.
Man, I don't know.
I
Philosophical.
I think it just depends on who the kid is and how they are and who the parent is. And but I think it is generally good to charge. I mean, my parents, they didn't charge me when I first started driving, but I think it is good because it kind of teaches you how to budget your money, and then
Right.
also it makes you work, but it just depends how much you're charging them.
Right. I mean, it also depends
you
on
want
if
your
they're
kid-
working.
yeah.
you know?
And I feel like you want your kid to like kind of live a little too.
Right,
you know?
right.
Yeah.
I agree. Well, Ava's just keeping my car and I'm buying myself a nice new car whenever that happens. So another stat is over 60% of young adults say budgeting feels stressful or overwhelming. Do you find that to be true, Kaidon?
I want to say no, but the only thing I have a problem with is like, I feel like the budget is so low. like, you know, it's just so easy just to spend what you like have, you know, because you have more than your budget, right? So it's like it's there and you could spend it so easily. It's so much easier to spend than not spend.
Right. You're so smart when it comes to money. How about you, Isaiah? Because I'm assuming you get an allowance, right? Do you budget or do you just automatically know?
I don't have many expenses, I would say.
Yeah.
So I don't have I don't know. It's hard to say. Like my financial situation is mostly taken care of by my parents right now.
Yeah.
But I guess like when I did have like money.
Or how about when you were in high school? Like, did you get an allowance in high school?
No, not really.
No, it's just you asked your parents and just like they gave it to you.
Yeah, honestly, like in high school, like I just like saved like the Christmas money I got.
Yeah.
And birthday money I got. I don't know. I guess like as of right now, in the past couple of years, I haven't had too many expenses.
Yeah.
I guess sometimes I buy like clothes or I don't know, just like different things. But I would say like in terms of looking at it, it doesn't feel too stressful.
Yeah.
But I haven't done it yet. So I'm not
You guys are so good. I was so reckless in high school. I started working right when I turned 14, when I was able to work and I made my own money. And, you know, I paid for my own health insurance. I paid for my own driving lessons. So I've, you know, pretty much been working and budgeting, not smart budgeting, but I did try to budget since I was 14. And I feel like, so I monitor Ava's bank account and I feel like she is good at budgeting because there are times I look at it and there's literally like 58 cents in there, but she's never overdrafted. So she's really, really good. Yeah, never. And I watch it like a hawk. I'm like, okay, let's see if this girl's going to like overdraft her bank. She never does. Sometimes she gets it down to like 2 cents.
Damn.
So she's really, yeah, I feel like I just want to ask her like, wow, like, how do you do that? But I mean, if you don't have that much money in your bank, you just know like, okay, I have like $10. Like, come on, like let's DoorDash a $4 boba or drink and spend $10 on delivery.
That's crazy. I could never.
Well, thank you guys for coming on. It was a very interesting and insightful conversation. I'm just very blown away about how financially responsible you guys are and just really good with money and not being reckless about it like I was. And hopefully, you know, your generation like learns from this because it's really, really hard to budget. It's really hard to, especially once you have bills and you have to pay for things. It's kind of hard to have that balance of what you want to spend your money on and what you need to spend your money on, right? So yeah, and Kaidon, I hope one day if you do move out and you get a roommate, that it's a roommate that you get along with and is, you know. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.